Hey guys, it's me, Haley Lauren. I really don't know what the world wants from me anymore, or what anyone wants from me anymore. I really don't. I pawned my TV, in my room. Elena has hers. She took it with her Vizio, and then, when her papa came and picked her up in the middle of the night without my permission. But anyway, um, because she took pictures of my freaking prescription pill bottles, my Adderall bottles, and sent them to my mother. I'm supposed to not get upset. And then she's allowed to just leave without my permission. And guess what? I can't call anybody. And nobody's called me. I mean, I call Elena, but anyways. So I just had a lovely conversation with her. So let's go back to Friday. She's like, Mom, when can I come home? I'm like today, I can come pick you. I was sounding on my way to work. I can turn around right now. I will come pick you up. She's like, no, not today. And I was like, okay. And she said I have to talk to Nana. And I was like, about what? And she's like, about coming back or going back. And I was like, I have guardianship of you. I've always had guardianship of you. And she's like, I'm not saying anything that they're trying to take guardianship. And I'm like, what? I didn't say you said that. She's being manipulated. She's starting to talk like John. That's all she's around is John. Oh, God. So anyway, I'm like, okay, well, you can talk to Nana. I don't know what you guys need to talk about. And she's like, your court date. And I'm like, it's pushed back, whatever. I'm good. We're good. Nothing's happening. And she's like, okay, well, maybe do Saturday, tomorrow. I was like, okay. So I call her Saturday morning, and she's like, oh, and as it's 11 o'clock, and because I wanted to make sure not to call her too early. And she's like, I have plans with Claire today, which is my niece. And I'm like, that is fine. I'm all for that. If you want to go, they were going to go swimming. So I was like, cool, have a great time. I'll pick you up tomorrow, which is today, Sunday. So I just called her. That's why I'm worked up. I'm not on drugs. It's just I get so worked up because things just get to me. So we just got off the phone call okay. She picks up and she's asleep. And so I'm being all good morning, beautiful. I always say good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. I know you're sleeping. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I can't see her, but I can hear her. But anyway, she's just groaning. So I'm not really talking. I'm just I hope you slept well, blah, blah, blah. I love you. Anyways, I'm like, are you? And then she's like, all right. And she started to talk, And I was like, hey, so I just want to let you know, it's 10 o'clock. I pawned my TV. That's where it was. It's gone. So, and I was like, I bought my TV for gas money to get to Sedalia to pick you up 4.5 hours away and come back. And she's like, and I'm what? Wait, why is that it? You asked me 2 days ago when you were coming home, and now she's acting like she doesn't want to come home. And anyway, so I'm like, what? She's like, I'm tired. I'm like, Elena, of course, baby. I said, you just woke up, I was like, it's a 4.5 hour drive. I probably won't be there till 5 o'clock tonight, and she's like, but I'm tired. And I was like, it's hours away. She's like, I don't want to pack, and this is so much work. And I'm like, Elena, that's okay. I'm like, I'll call Nana, and I'll but I would. I'll call Nana and let her know I'm going to come inside and help you pack when I get there. Because Mommy will help you pack. She's like, just, I'm like, what? What? Now I'm getting you don't want to come home. So now I'm coming off across what? But I'm meaning, like, it's her. Like, what? Why don't you want to come home? And she was like, blah, blah, blah. And she said something about, you told me to come here. And I was like, Elena, you let me use your phone. I wasn't like searching through her thing. And somebody snapped her. And it was a picture, like her picture camera roll thing came at the bottom. And like 4 or 5 pictures on her camera roll, like right at the bottom, were prescription pill bottle pictures with my name on them. And my purse in the background. So she came into my room, because I keep those in my purse. So it must have been when I was in the shower. She came into my room, got into my purse, went into the zipper part of my purse, and look, that I keep it there now. And really, really. And then I was like concerned. I'm like, so is she taking my medicine? Is she selling my medicine? What's happening with my medicine? Like, what the fuck? And so and she's sitting right there, so I'm trying to be like, so then I just go to text. I'm like, has she, like, who did she text them to? Like, was it my mom? And it was definitely 3 pictures in the thing popped up of my prescription pill bottles. And now both of them are denying that Elena sent those pictures. Elena's admitting she took them. Oh, but she didn't send them. Nope, that wasn't her. And I'm like, and then my mom's like, and I talked to Anne, that's my psychiatrist, whose name is on the pill bottle. And she's like, I talked to Anne. I didn't get it from Elena. I went through every psychiatrist in Omaha. Really? Really? But you know what else was on that text reel? It was funny. It had just been deleted, too. Like, there was only messages from, like, that day. Or like, maybe the day before. So about, like, 10 texts. 5 of them were pictures of my pill bottles. The rest were deleted. And then I saw my mom had said after the pill bottle, great job. Hey, did you make sure to get the video of the house? And I had been like, and I had just been like, oh my God. That's my kid. That's my kid. But she's been with my mom. She was with my mom all summer, like a month and a half. And then now she's been with John for the last, like, week. And she won't come home. And I have guardianship. And I can't do anything. Because so now I'm at the point of getting upset. Like, she just hung up on me. Because I was like, look, and I don't mean to come across that way. I really don't. Because I'm not like, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, look, like, I am, like, what's the, I'm your mom and I can't tell you to come home. And then it's like, she said, but if I do come home, the same thing is gonna happen. Fuck. That's the truth. And I was like, well, every parent gets mad and is like, leave, go live with your dad. But they don't mean it. And she's like, well, I'm taking you. And I was like, I've said that shit since you were 7 and you've had, like, nowhere to go. I'm just like, get out of my room or whatever. Or, like, just go leave. Go live with, whoever Hannah, her best friend. Like, I don't mean it. But now she said on the phone just now, well, I'm going to take you seriously from now on. Because I need stability. Blah, blah, brainwashed, bro. That's not my kid. What? So I was like, stability? I've had a roof over your head always. Always. Can't you never say we slept in the damn car? You can never say we slept on a side. And I always, in our damn house, we didn't even stay at other people's houses because I know I have nobody to depend on. And she's going to sit there and talk about stability? So now I'm questioning myself. She's 15, bro. For 15 freaking, that's half my damn life. I've raised her. I've had her by my damn side always. And now? So I'm like, okay, like, what do I do as a freaking mom? You guys are like, call CPS. Well, they're right next door. They can hear me. My window's open. She's right here. And oh, there's one right next door, right there too. There are patios right there. My window's open. They can all hear me. And they all call on me. I'm sure she's calling right now. And not only CPS, because I raised my voice. Seriously. It's probably the grass is cut. She hasn't seen Onyx outside in at least an hour. Or seriously, like what? What else? Our outside lights haven't been on for a few nights. And it's like, okay, 57 reports. So adding to the list, God knows what there are now. And then, and this is the same bitch that tried to come at me in my driveway twice now in front of her little girl who's covering her ears, scared to fucking death because her mom's going psycho on me. And I'm silent in my car, scared because I know if I get out at all, even if she beat the shit out of me and I didn't touch her, I would go to jail. Because it's freaking Omaha Police Department. And I live in Douglas County, outside of city limits. So it's actually the Sheriff's Department of Douglas County, NCIS. Catch me, bitches. Get off my freaking internet. I'm so sick of this. And fuck all you snitches next door. Like, everybody's saying I'm paranoid. Paranoid. I'm not fucking paranoid. I know what the fuck is up. I'm experiencing it. For real. Like, you think I made it up that she came up at me in my driveway? Like, you think I made it up? I used to have the recordings of all of everything. Even the Omaha Police Department, even the sheriffs, until it all got deleted. And my iCloud got taken, and I blamed my stepdad. Now maybe I'm figuring out. It's really the Douglas County Sheriff's Department and the Omaha Police Department working with a task force agency in Omaha that specializes in catching criminals through cyber attack, like cyber investigation for the feds, for people to catch people that do fraud. And they have caught like billions of people like doing fraudulent things. I haven't had access to any of my accounts. God knows what's going on with my accounts, not saying because I haven't had them. But I've also had those accounts for 15 years. And you can honestly look at anything and make anything you want up in your head and make it a story. And if you're a sheriff or a cop or a judge or a lawyer or a public defender or a prosecuting attorney or a CPS agent or a fire truck worker or an ambulance worker or a 911 dispatcher, you are all affiliated. Even if you're a rental property management company owner, business owner. So what do I do when my kid won't come home? And she's in another state. Is it me? Maybe it's me. And then so that's what I mean, as a mom, do I just let her be? She's with John Malone. That's my dad. Like, I wouldn't even call him that. He doesn't get that title. I've never, ever in my life. That's John. That's my mom's husband. But you know what? I don't really have a mom anymore. I haven't since she went after parental guardianship in 2017. And you know why? Because I came to her one day when Elena was 5. And I said, Mom, I've seen a lot of drawings from Elena, from daycare, ECOC in Warrensburg. Miss Liz and I talked. These drawings have been going on for, about a month or longer. Like, I'm concerned. And she's like, drawings. And my sister Lindsay was right there. And I don't even want to go on. But I talked about sexual abuse. And that's a topic they did not want to hear, associated with the name of Republican John Malone, who shook President Bush's hand. God damn it. Yes, he did. With my mother's money, he bought those damn tickets to get that front row line to shake that President Bush's hand, and he is a... And guess what? When I was going through my daughter's phone, I also found all these texts from John about how much he loves her, sweetie. So he's affectionate now? Question mark. Because all she does is talk shit about him when she's here. So now my daughter's two-faced? Like, what? When did they become, like, she don't even refer to him as Papa. Like, that's John when she's here. And anyway, so it's kind of weird. And then, what else did he say to her? Oh, he was like, did you catch the debate? And are you serious? Like, and their messages were erased too. Like, there was only like a couple days worth. I'm like, he's having her watch the Senate. Something about the Senate. We don't even watch the news. For the last 8 years that we've lived in, 5 years that we've lived in Omaha, 8 years we've not talked to them because of the court thing. But I won guardianship. I've never lost guardianship anyways in that court case in 2017. But now he's come, now all of a sudden, some people don't like when you call them out for doing really bad things to kids. Just some people don't like that. And some moms don't want their beautiful name slandered in such a way. I was actually threatened by my mother in 2017 that if I dare say anything on Facebook, it was on Facebook, I didn't make videos at the time, on Facebook, again, using John or her name, which I wasn't even saying a lot because people don't know, but that she would sue me for slandering her name and John's name. So, it's like, what the fuck is happening? Paranoid. I'm not, but I just got a lot of haters around me, man. Like, I don't belong here. And I'm stuck. If Elena comes home, she wants to live in Omaha, but which is weird too, why she doesn't want to come home now. I don't know. And but anyways, I'm also stuck here because of the freaking Something I didn't do. Because I'm a terrorist. I have a telephonic oh, what was it? A threatening telephonic communication or something. Not even threatening, I don't even know. It's like a terrorist. I'm a terrorist. I mean, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. Like, come the fuck on. And guess who? And I didn't even do it. Like, ugh, out of here. I was in jail. Like, I was sitting my ass in jail for something also, like, for no, and I didn't even have any charges. Thank you, Douglas County Sheriff's Department, for locking me away when you had the best, when I called the 911 to come keep the peace in the neighborhood. And they arrested me when I was sitting in bed, actually laying in bed, listening to Phantom of the Opera. They come and arrest me for what? Child abuse? Where's that paperwork? I didn't go to court for that. I didn't get, I haven't heard any, that says not, I did get one letter and it said something about not founded, or unfounded, that was the word, unfounded. Yeah, because I didn't do shit. So why'd you lock me away for 6 days? Oh, because you locked me up for 3 days when I had no charges. I was laying in bed listening to Phantom of the Opera. And then 3 days and the sheriff put me on suicide watch. Thanks. That was awesome. No phone calls at all. Not even to a public defender. Nothing. No phone calls on suicide watch. No hot meals. No toilet paper. No clothes. No underwear. No bra. No sheets. I swear to God, no sheets. You got like this Velcro type vest that like was a blanket, like, but it had like Velcro all over it. So it's like they made it extra uncomfortable. I don't even know why. No showers. No hot, like, egg salad sandwiches, breakfast, lunch, dinner. People are like, how did you lose weight? No medication. Except for the stuff they have. But I have a psychiatrist. She can tell you. We don't want to hear that. Well, can I go to the hospital, please? I need to go to the, I need to go to the hospital. We don't do that. That's what I was told. I asked to go to the damn hospital and they denied me. Like, and that is real shit. Because it's not just me. I bet you I'm not the only one that asked to go to the hospital when I'm in jail. Or like, and really need to go to the hospital. But what rights do I have? I was just wasting away, starving. We didn't even get like free time. It was just lock up 24. It was like, I guess it's the hole. That's what they put me in, the hole. You don't get out for 6 days. Nobody to talk to. And then I got out and I was all strong. And then look what happened. I got cyber attacked, hacked, locked out. And of course, I went a little batshit. Then my daughter moved out. Where do I go now? I have no friends. I should have gotten some damn friends, I guess. But it sucks. That's why, like, fuck. I've been like, nah, just because, like, SoundCloud, in 2021, I had, like, 800 followers, and then I deleted, or it was like 2022, and then I deleted it. Yeah, because it was like, and then I deleted my account because I was pissed. Like, I just deleted it, and I was like, I do that shit. And then I didn't even think about my followers. They all got erased, so I was like, oh no, because but they only follow me not because I don't post nothing. I'm like on SoundCloud, I just listened to Juice WRLD, so it was all Juice WRLD fans, Literally, they saw like my little trademark that logo that I left on every song of Juice World to show him support and love because I love his music. He's my favorite freaking artist. Like we all have one, right? Like, I hope so. Anyway, but they were all so nice to me, and then we all listened to Juice World, so we're all kind of like emo kids, emotional, not kids, but I mean, some of them are kids, and I didn't like talk to them, but you know what I'm saying? But it's just like we're all going through the same shit, so we all read each other's comments, and we're all like posting like we're there for each other, and then like that becomes kind of like your community, like a family of some sort, and it just keeps, it makes it to where all those evil people on the outside, they don't really matter. Because, we just vibe to Juice World, and he be telling the truth. And he be speaking on the devil. And he be speaking facts. And he speaks on love. And he speaks on heartbreak. He speaks on drugs. Like, I mean, that's not one of the things. I mean, but marijuana, sure, yeah. Hell yeah. Adderall, a prescription drug, hell yeah. I can, I relate to it all. He talks about herpes. That's real ass shit. Who the else do you hear talk, like, in multiple verses talking about, like, his girl got herpes? No, I've never. Juice is the first. And, like, that, it touched my soul because, like, that's him coming, like, to the world, like, world saying, like, he, like, loved her, like, I mean, like, he was still with, like, someone he loved, like, and that gives me, like, hope, and people don't understand, like, I know Juice is gone, okay? That's not who I'm looking for, like, that's not who I think is coming to save the day, nor is it Eminem or Slim Shady. Slim Shady, I'm sick of him. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm kind of sick of you, Slim, because, like, not like you're watching, but, like, if you were, because, like, you're not my favorite artist. Like, God bless you. Elena and Claire, I'm sure they've listened to your album, like, a million times this last couple days, but that's Juice WRLD. I'm only listening to you because, like, I like your new album. I already posted a video on one of my accounts that got hacked. Anyway, but besides, so before Slim Shady, that's recent. But it was Juice, and, like, fuck. So it was like, I called 911 to get help. They arrested me when I didn't do anything wrong. I found the police report, and it's falsified. It doesn't even have my correct address on it. It doesn't even have the correct address that they arrested me at. Nor does it have the correct officer that arrested me. It says 2 officers, and there was only one guy, one man, Officer Black, handcuffed me, and I put the cell phones down. I didn't say shit. He didn't even have to, well, he didn't read me my Miranda rights, but they said that he didn't have to when I called the internal affairs. But it's crazy, I was talking about, I get off subject, but I remember just talking about, in jail 6 days. The first 3, I had no charges. So that's when, that was from the sheriffs. They just, arrested me for child abuse, but that was not true. Like, I guess they can just do that, huh? Maybe that's why the NCIS and CATCH Omaha are very, very interested in me now all of a sudden. Lock her away so she can't make any more complaints. So she's not disrupting the peace by hula hooping on her back patio. Did you really call the cops on me for hula hooping? Anyway, but yeah, so day 3 in jail, I had to call internal affairs after I got out, after 6 to find out. But day 3, Omaha Police Department, I guess the sheriffs, I just mentioned they're all connected. So the sheriffs got with the Omaha Police Department. They're like, hey, this girl's got all these videos on her phone and she's like been posting them and shit, and she's got, Letitia from CHS, she's got her doing some illegal stuff, man, like, shit. And then she got my conversation recorded, and I didn't even know, fuck. And she gonna get us all taken down. She talking about suing who? Her previous employer? Oh, shit. They fired her because of her disability? Oh, fuck. And she had proof? Oh, no. Okay. What do we got on Haley? We got to get her away. What do we have on Haley? Shit. Nothing. Fuck. What? Nothing. How can there be nothing? She's got nothing. Oh, what's this? Oh, her. Oh, right here. Right here. The rental property that she rents from, the owner of it, that she's never met. We'll get him to say that she texted him and said something. We'll do something. And they did something. I found out that they gave me, they just give you, it's like, give you what you want, give you what I want. They gave me a felony, what did they do? A felony assault charge against a man I've never met. A grown-ass 50 or whatever, 40, 30, I don't know. Owner of my rental agency, I felony assaulted him. So I go to court, and the state's like, we're going to drop that felony and take out the assault. We're going to take it to, he, was uncertain. It was, the state talking, not the judge. He's like, we're going to take it to Class D misdemeanor for telephonic it was, a threat by telephonic communication. And then he read this. It says, sleep. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Okay. And then the judge spoke. And the judge was like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Called in, reported on, and this is May 20th that the charge drops. Reported on April 31st that Haley Brosh said sleep with one eye open. And then the judge looked up at me, and I'm just I didn't even know what I was in. I didn't know what was in there for. And he's like, okay, ROR, that's release without bond. And no contact with this guy. I was like, okay. Never contacted him. Pissed as fuck. So when you guys are asking me or judging me, I'm sorry, not asking me, because nobody asked me shit. When you guys are judging me and my attitude lately, and why I'm going on car rides, maybe I'm going on car rides because I'm not trying to be in this damn house with haters around me. Literally. Look at my post. It was 2 days ago. Lady attacked me in my driveway. Tried to. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm not trying to be here. And I just bought my TV. So, and the internet doesn't work anyway. Not that I pay for it, but yeah, it doesn't work. It's actually laying on the floor over there. I just threw it. Yeah. So, it hasn't worked for 2 months. So that's why, again, SoundCloud, YouTube, big deal. All I have, all I do. I don't have anything on my TV. It's a smart TV. It's a Roku TV. You have to have internet. So, and I've had 3 different companies now. CenturyLink, Blue, it stopped working. They came out, stopped working. Cox, I wasn't connected to them for 2 months. Who was I connected to? Oh, now I know. Catch. I see. Ha, bitches. Fuck you guys, though, for real. Don't fucking put me in jail. That's not fair. That is not fucking fair. Ugh. And quit hacking my phone. I'm really sick of it. So, that's why I don't want to be here. No, I don't really want to be driving around. But that's why I get frantic and pissed because the more I drive, like, the further I get away, the better I feel, like, safe. Like, you know, I can breathe. But then I'm like, damn, now I'm lost. Because, like, it's just, there's nowhere to go. I don't have anybody. So then I'm like, you know, all I know is, like, you know, since 2020, I've linked with some, like, really, really, you know, with some friends through SoundCloud and through, like, WhatsApp, and they were my friends, my best friends, my family, and they all found me via the 999 community. When I was reaching out to people in, like, 2020, you know, after Juice WRLD died, you know, that's when I started listening to his music, and that's when I was like, I love that! Like, fell in love with the music, fell in love with him, like, his personality, like, you know what I'm saying? My favorite artist. He's dead. I know, I'm not crazy. But the 999 community exists, guys. Like, that's all I'm saying. So all I've been looking for is a friend, but no, you guys don't want me to have a friend. Like, I'm not leaving. I have court. I have a daughter. I have responsibilities. I have duties. I do have a job. What the fuck think I don't? Ask my employer. They love me. Okay? I tried to change my name back to Lauren from Essence, and my manager said no. And he didn't just say no. He said no. And looked at me like this. And I was like, what? Why? I was like, I want to be like Lauren or Icon. Like, that's cute. He's like, look up the definition of essence. And I'm like, for real? I was just thinking Evanescence. I swear to God, that's why I named myself Essence. I was like, I love her. She has a cool name. And I was like, it sounds like sexual or like seductive. That's because that's what I am. I'm seductive by nature. Anyways, so I was like, essence. And then I looked at the definition, and he's like, and I was like reading it. I was like, aww. I was like, Chom. And he's like, yeah, you're not changing your name. You are Essence. Thanks. Means a lot. I don't know what to do about Elena, though. But the police really need to stop fucking with me. Like, I'm kind of a peaceful, I mean, honestly, I am very much a peaceful person. Like, honestly, I was on probation 2.5 years, you know? I did not get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I was drug tested. I was on drug testing my entire, and it wasn't even a drug charge. My entire 2.5 years of probation. Random drug test, not monthly, random weekly. So twice a week, I had to call a number, and I was given a number. So like, and it was random. So you'd be on like, at first I started on the highest level, which meant I was going like 4 times a week. So I'd be on like my number was 44. So you call in, and if you don't call in by 9 a.m., you miss your drug test. It's a fail. So every day for 2.5 years, I called in to see if my number was called. You know what I'm saying? By 9 a.m. And never missed. You know, once or twice, I had to text, like, my PO and be like, it's like 9:05. They shut the phone off. I was like, please, like, do I test today? And if you just, like, show up and test anyway. So, anyway. Hey, that rhymes. You know, Drugs are not an issue. They, of course, my Adderall shows up. I mean, that's kind of that's prescription, but I mean, I guess but I'm working on it. I didn't even tell anybody. They lowered my freaking dose. That's why I have 2 bottles of Adderall. Now, one's a 20 and one's a 30. So, for the last 8, 9, 10, 11 years, I've been on 60 milligrams of Adderall XR as of my last psychiatrist appointment, which was July 11th. We knocked me down 10 milligrams. So I'm like lowered on my Adderall. I'm trying to stay away from the Klonopin. Honestly, I only take it when I'm like, having a panic attack. I'm learning to cope with my anxiety, but I do suffer from I get so worked up. Like you see it, I'm just emotional. I get so worked up that I literally put myself in like panic. And that's when you people don't know me need to realize she's okay. And that's what my daughter is like forgetting. I'm okay. I'm having a panic attack. I need to sleep. Like, give me a little bit. If I'll probably go to sleep if you don't leave. If you leave, I'll get pissed, and then I'll be like in raging mode and like panic. Well, not Elena, but like relationship wise, but like because I always think the worst. But like if you just give me a minute, I'll always come apologize. Like in the mornings. Every time Elena and I've always had like any type of argument ever in her whole life. I've gone in and made it up with like, breakfast. Like, I made you pancakes. Sorry for being mean. She's like, it's okay, grumpy mumpy. She wrote me a poem. She's like, when she was like freaking like in 3rd grade, roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. She said, but something. She said, but you can be mean as a bear. But no, like in my shirt, I've got the full twist. It's her. Oh, it's Twister Sports. I've had her in competitive cheer. At the age of, I was 20. At the age of 20, put my 4-year-old daughter in competitive cheerleading. Hell yeah, I did. And I made it to every damn competition. And I was the biggest supporter ever. I worked with her all the time. We did, I mean, yeah, we can give the gym owners their credit. No, I'm just kidding. Twister Sports is awesome. And they, but I was out in the back, or in the front yard. It was we had an apartment. We would like always get complaints because she'd be tumbling on the mat doing stuff. Our neighbor downstairs. It actually and it was another neighbor issue. So we couldn't do apartments again after that. So it's crazy, but I've always been. But yeah, and then not only did I just put her in it when she was 4, I kept her in it every single year. Every single year. She was in every year. She was never not a cheerleader. And it's full season, full year round. So, and we didn't switch. I gave her option to do dance and cheer, or do two cheer teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna make her quit cheer ever. But they had dance there too. Like, it's hip hop. So it's really awesome. Like, they've still got a great team. But she was like, no, I want to do 2 cheer teams after she thought about it. And that was when she was like 8. So she did 2 crossover cheer teams, which is pretty cool. But I'm like, where'd she go, man? Is it me? I mean, we just moved here in September. everything was fine at the other house. I live on 186th and Q right now. Before September of 2023, I lived on 156th and Q. So I'm only like 20 streets up. I'm same street, just up a little bit. And I was at the last place 4 years. 5 years. 4 years. 4.5 years. 4.5 years. No problems. Never. Not once with anybody. Always paid my, nothing. I move here and I think our first couple days in this damn house, Elena broke my door down and she had to go to a mental institution. Is it me? What do I do? Do I pick her up? No, because she's gonna come home and pissed. That's what. And then if she throws a fit, the police, they'll anything. I mean, honestly, anything. If she even said something loudly or me, they would call the police. I mean, honestly, we need to get out of this house, but it's that serious. And that is not me being paranoid. Honestly, I hear the dog on the right of me is outside now. She only lets the dog out when I'm either outside or if I'm recording something. Oh, she let the dog back in just now. So I'm serious. Her porch is right there. I hear her sliding glass door. You can't tell me she can't hear me. So, and then the other one's right here. Her back. Their backpack, all our back patios are right there. Anyways. So, you can't tell me they're not going to call the police if she gets here and we get in any type of argument or anything. And how the hell, as a parent, how do I guarantee that I, as a mom, will never have a disagreement with my 15-year-old daughter? Huh? Is someone making her believe that is a real thing? Really? I've never even given her a spanking in her life. She doesn't have chores. They say I don't discipline her, but cheerleading is discipline. She's very, you know what I'm saying? You tell her to do something and she does it. Which is kind of unfortunate. Especially when people threaten her that they're gonna hurt someone she loves. If you do this, or if you say this, I'll hurt mommy. If not mommy, Claire. You don't want Claire to be hurt. She said, so she took it for Claire. She was 6 when she told me that statement. Oh, and there was much, much more, but that line. And you know what the fam said? The fam. My mother and my 2 older sisters. And the enemy. You're crazy. Of course I am. You're delusional. Oh my, you made her say that. I did what? Who the fuck? Why the fuck would I say? Why would I make anybody say? You act like I've ever said anything bad about John before in my life. I had not. I didn't even talk to him growing up. He came in my life when I was 10, and he, basically booted me out of my mom's life. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when people get married and shit. But, they didn't even get married till I was, 12 or 13 or 14. I don't know, and then I got pregnant. So, all I remember is, he locked me out of the computer for the first time out of all my photos, because, you had to back up your photos from your little Razor flip phone to the home computer. Yeah, he locked me out of that for the first time when I was 13. Password protected it. Kind of like I'm locked out of all my accounts now. Password protected. Only it's pass key now. You need a phone that has a key on it. It's bullshit. Anyway. So are they all working together? Because, I mean, I'm not fucking... now I'm talking about the present. I'm done talking about the past. But presently, is it like... I mean, fuck. I think they just hating. I think she want me in jail. Well, I mean, she want me in jail. I think they're all working together. I mean, fuck. What is Haley gonna do? That's why I'm reaching out like, nah, help me. Because, like, Onyx, he's under the bed. He's scared. Just kidding. He's not scared. He's just like, I think it's cold under there for him. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just me. It used to be, it's just me and my daughter. And now it's just... And so then if she comes back and the police come for any damn reason or just want to come by, I guess they do well checks now too. Then I know now if I get arrested for anything. Especially since they keep continuing for the second time that court date. I thought that was a little strange too. Why are we still continuing it? I thought I already took a mental health diversion. Does that make sense? It was a continuance. So anyway, for another 30 days. 2 continuances in a row. Over the... Maybe it's because Catch is still working. Or maybe it's because they're waiting. Because if I get on that ROR, that released without bond or whatever, bail, it says if you get arrested again for anything, then you violate your ROR. And not just arrested, in any type of trouble with law enforcement. And that means the original charge, it literally says on the paper, so the original charge that you were charged with, if it was dismissed, if it was reduced in court, which mine was, remember, the felony assault reduced to like misdemeanor, telephonic, whatever. If reduced in court, then if you get in trouble, you will go to jail. You are no longer offered to bond out. Yeah, no bond, with no bond. That's it. So you have to go. You go to jail immediately. No bond. So no option. You have to wait for court, which I found out they can just tell you I don't know every day, and then they can start making updates. Like it'll be Tuesday, and you're like 5 days, and then you wait, and then it's Tuesday, and you're like it's today. You finally have like you've been like waiting, and they're like, don't see your name on the list. And you're like, wait, blah, 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 and they're gone. No, wait. So, and it's like, when is my date? When is my date? When is my date? Don't care. Don't talk to me. Shutting your mic off now. So, I could just go to jail. If I went to jail right now, I don't think anyone would know. And my address has been changed. It does, like, I've called in, like, multiple times to the USPS. And someone keeps calling them back, or emailing them back with my email that I can't access. Saying, like, changing it. Like, oh, wait, that was a miscommunication. Oh, informed delivery. No. This person lives here. She moved out. I find move out paperwork. That was kind of weird. I found out. I found it in the drawer in my kitchen right when I got out of jail. I was looking for my lease, and I found move out paperwork that was signed by John Malone, who's also, his name is on this lease with my mom. They co-signed for me. And apparently, he's been talking a lot with the man that pressed these charges against me. You know, and then I got the wires that are all crossed in the walls. My water, you know, is spouting off everywhere outside at 2:30 in the morning. And then 2 guys show up and say it's been tampered with. And then I find that they're with mud. And then the maintenance guy shows up and is like, I'm here to fix your air. And I'm like, oh, mud already came. Or it was OPPD. Or, oh, that was the water, though. And he's like, well, he's like, well, mud wouldn't have come out. So I'm like, so who were they? He's like, you call me. I was like, I didn't call mud. So they don't want it. So then and then all my fire detectors, if you can see that. Oops. Look, I don't have fire detectors or carbon monoxide detectors in the whole house. And I've called, even though I have a no contact order. I didn't call Kevin, so I figured that's not like, I don't know. I'm just calling so I'm like, this is for an agent. Like, you know, make it clear, like, fuck, because what do? Call John? I don't know his name. Call John. No, actually, that is what I've had to do. But not lately. But when it first started happening, I was like, Mom. No, I wasn't calling him. I was like, Mom, can you ask John to contact the landlord? Or it's not the landlord, but the rental company. And tell them, blah, 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 blah. Hey, Mom. And then she'd be like, hey, John said that there was a complaint filed about the grass. So I hired a lawnmower, and I guess he lives a couple doors down. His name's like Aaron. Super nice black guy. He'll be cutting your grass. Oh. Okay, sounds awesome. Like, I was all for it. Cool. Okay. And then I find Aaron's battery in the flooded water. And then I find out it could not have killed me. It would not have killed me. Even if I stuck my finger, like, in the little slit, like, it shocked me. It would have been, like, all out. But, you know, I didn't know that. Do I know that? No, I didn't know that. You know, so of course, that makes me like, somebody's trying to kill me. Like, why would, there's a battery. Like, I saw it in the front. It was on my front porch. I threw his damn battery because he had it plugged into my damn house. So I took it out because I was pissed at him. And you got that video too, I'm sure. And threw it in my front yard. And then I find it in the puddle of water at 2:30 in the morning. That's like 3 inches of water on my back porch. With his damn battery. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. And then I tell my mom and she's like, he told me you, broke his equipment, his battery, and I have to pay $500 for a new one. So I already sent him the $500 for a new battery. So, because and I'm like, wait, I have his I was like, Mom, I can show you a picture right now. I have his battery. It was in my backyard last night at 2:30 in the morning. I never took it. I never broke it. And I was like, look, it's fully functional. Like, it's not broken. She's like, well, he said it was broken, so I don't know. Yeah, and I'm like, well, Mom, I'm telling you. I don't know. He said it was. I'm like, so you don't believe me? No. Oh. Okay, then. Okay. You don't believe me about any of it. So now what do I do about my daughter? Fuck! Because it's not about me. It's about where she's at and who she's with and what's happening to her.